How's it going, guys? In today's video, I'm replacing the old and ugly steering wheel on my Chevy truck. And this same exact process will also work on many other GM vehicles, such as Tahoe, Suburban, Silverado, Sierra, Yukon, Cadillac Escalade, and possibly some others. I was able to find a good replacement at my local junkyard, but you can also buy them online. I can drop a link below if you're interested. We're gonna start with taking out the airbag first. We're going to need to work with these two access holes in the back of the steering wheel. They come sealed from the factory, and unfortunately we're going to need to cut through those. Now let's line up the steering wheel. And next we're going to need to turn off the vehicle and disconnect the battery. As you'll see shortly, this is a pretty sketchy process, and you do not want to short circuit any wires in there and have this thing activated in your face. Next, we're going to poke through this access hole with a flathead screwdriver, and we're going to start looking for a spring that holds the airbag in place. It's going to be a very tricky process, but let me jump ahead and show you what we're looking for. So this is the retention spring in the back of the airbag, and we're going to need to make sure we're not holding the screwdriver vertically, because you're going to go right past it. Instead, hold it horizontally and use a flathead screwdriver as wide as you can fit through that access hole. Pushing on the spring will release these two plastic tabs on the top, and on the steering wheel side, it's going to release them from behind of these two metal hooks. You can also use these metal hooks as a point of reference. Once you stick the screwdriver in there, point it upwards until you feel it's bumping into the metal hook, and then lay it flat horizontally, and then start pushing it in. That's approximately where the spring will be. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side as well. All right, let me show you how easily it could be done. We're going to stick it in, and we're going to feel that bump a little bit higher on top. Let's go lower, lay it flat horizontally, and push on the spring while pulling the airbag towards you. It's going to pop out just a little bit. Let's stick something in there so it doesn't go back in and snap in place. Then let's move on to the other side and do the same thing. It may take a little bit of fiddling with it. Eventually, you're going to feel the spring, push it in, and as you pull airbag towards you, it's going to pop right out. Next, flip the airbag upside down. To unplug these two yellow connectors, we're going to need to pop these orange clips. Next, unplug the wire harness for the steering wheel buttons. And then use 13/16 socket to loosen the nut. Notice the notch on the steering wheel shaft and the arrow pointing at it. That's going to help you with aligning it properly when you're going to be putting it all back together. Loosen the nut. And then take out the steering wheel. Installing the new one is very simple. It's pretty much the same process, but in reverse. I hope the video is helpful, and if so, please give it a like. Thanks. Have a nice day.